Hey guys, YouTube Boy 100 here, and I just thought I'd put together what I thought was kind of an interesting video. In this video, I'm going to be ranking every single villain from the Batman movies, from the 1989 movie up to The Dark Knight Rises. I'm going to rank all the villains from worst one to best one in the entire Batman movies from 1989 to The Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, and the way this list seems, it would kind of seem like I'm saying some of them are bad. I'm not saying like people like in the bottom, like the bottom part of this list is bad. Pretty much, I'd say only the bottom four villains I would say were bad villains. From there on up, I'd say the villains were either okay villains, good villains, or great villains. So yeah, it's pretty much just bottom four bad, and going on they become okay, good, or great. So yeah, so that's all I really have to say about that. So yeah, there have been some pretty good Batman villains and really great Batman villains, and there have also been some real stinker ones. Particularly all three villains in Batman and Robin. All three of those villains were not good at all. They were very sucky. So yeah, let me just get right into this list, ranking the Batman villains from the worst one to the best one. Alright, let me get started. Now, there have been 13 Batman villains from 1989 up to The Dark Knight Rises, so yeah, it's gonna be 13 villains, so yeah, okay. Number 13, the worst Batman villain ever, is Jeep Swenson as Bane in Batman and Robin. Do I really need to go into this? I mean, yeah, everyone knows Batman and Robin's Bane is a complete idiot, and he's stupid. His speech is awful. It's stupid. The way his movement is just stupid, and yeah, Bane is just a complete idiot in Batman and Robin. And so, yeah, he's definitely the worst villain ever in the Batman series. So, yeah, Jeep Swenson as Bane is the worst Batman and Robin villain. Alright, number 12 on the list is Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze in Batman and Robin. Yeah, it really, yeah, it really is. Makes me feel bad to say that Arnold Schwarzenegger had a bad role, but yeah, he was not good at all in as Mr. Freeze. I mean, his lines were they were very corny, and the way he just acted, it just, yeah, he was just way too corny, and yeah, he wasn't good as Mr. Freeze. I mean, oh gosh, I mean, yeah, it's just a real embarrassing performance for Arnold Schwarzenegger. That could be probably his worst movie role ever. I mean, really, Arnold Schwarzenegger, how could you do this? How could you put on a terrible performance like this as Mr. Freeze? I mean, yeah, just way too corny. All the silly one-liners he has in the movie, they're just, oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, just really a bad role for Arnold Schwarzenegger, a real spit on his acting. Yeah, yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. Comes in at number 12. Alright. Number 11 on the list is Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy in Batman and Robin. God. Okay, I guess really she's not like horrendous or anything, but she still really wasn't too good. Really, it was just really more or charm on her than villain. I mean, yeah, she was just kind of just acting really boring, and like she just really didn't care about this performance. And yeah, I mean, she just really didn't seem like she really liked doing this at all. Just the way she acted, it just seemed like she really wasn't She was just doing this for the money, not because she wanted to do it. So, yeah. So, Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy, she really, yeah, she wasn't really good at it at all. And yeah, like I said, really just seemed like she wanted to do this for money and instead of just really being a part of a Batman movie. So yeah. Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy comes in at number 11, Batman and Robin. Alright. Number 10. Now I did talk about this when I made the shoot on the ass-kissing Dark Knight Rises fanboys. Yeah, number 10 is Tom Hardy as Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. I think I'm the only person in the world who actually did not like Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. Everyone else really seemed to like him, but I don't like him. I mean, I just don't like the way he looked. I don't like how he has the thing on his face and his voice. Yeah, I mean, he is definitely better than Chief Swenson in Batman and Robin, yeah. But he's still just... I just really did not like him. And, I mean, he just really... He seemed like he was just trying to... I don't even know what to say, he just really didn't feel that great for me, and I just really didn't like him too much, and I really was not interested in Tom Hardy as Bane. And yeah, this is why I still stand by saying he's the worst villain in the Christopher Nolan series. So, yeah, I mean, he's not like god awful or anything. I guess he was alright, but just I didn't like him at all. Oh, and like I said, I just couldn't stand his Darth Vader type voice in the movie. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I really don't know what else to say about that. Just I really did not like Tom Hardy as Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. So yeah, he comes in at number 10. Number 9 on the list is Jack Nicholson as the Joker in the 1989 Batman. Yeah, I guess he was okay. He's nowhere on the level of Heath Ledger by any means. I guess he was alright. I mean, they did give him a good look. He looked a lot like the Joker did in, like, the cartoon and in the comic books. So yeah, they did do a good job on his look. And I guess he was alright, just... He felt a little bit goofy. He was more like for a kid style Joker. He was more of a kid-friendly one. And his laugh, just the way he laughed, was just... I really didn't like the way he laughed. I mean, he just... It's like he put no effort into his laugh at all. The way it sounded, he just like gave whatever kind of laugh he wanted. Just his normal laugh, just like an evil type of laugh. Not really how the Joker sounded in the cartoon or anything. Not the stuff. Yeah, it's just he did it however he wanted to do the laugh. And I guess he was a... They did do a good job, like making him true to the comic books. So yeah, that was a good thing. But yeah, he was just kind of okay, not like a really like great villain at all. But for what he was, I guess he was all right. So yeah, Jack Nicholson as the Joker comes in at number 9. All right, number 8 is Anne Hathaway as Catwoman in The Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, she was good at this performance, yeah. But she just seemed a little bit... It's just... She didn't really seem too... What's the word I should say? Yeah, she's not really an evil type of person. Evil type, because she really wasn't too much of a villain in this movie. She was helping Batman a lot, but yeah, I just consider her a villain. Yeah, I guess she was more true to the comic books and all. Well, not being like a crazy psychotic person, but yeah. I did prefer Catwoman as a crazy psycho, like she was in Batman Returns, when Michelle Pfeiffer played her. So, yeah, but Anne Hathaway was still a good Catwoman. I mean, she did have a great suit, And yeah, I'd say she did a pretty good job. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. So yeah, number 8 is Anne Hathaway's Catwoman. All right, number 7 on the list is Aaron Eckhart as Two-Face in The Dark Knight. Yeah, he did do a good job, but my problem is like it wasn't really. Yeah, the way he became Two-Face, it wasn't like the comic book at all. Oh, there was just a big fire explosion and it burned his face. Yes, and when he finally became Two-Face and he was like soughting revenge against Batman or whatever, it just kind of seemed like he did want the revenge, but he didn't like show it. He didn't become like crazy or anything, going like I'm going to kill him. I'm gonna kill that bat. Yeah, he just kind of like was acting like a normal person, just like he wanted to get Batman, but he just didn't show the hate that I really thought he should have shown for Batman, and just like being obsessed with killing him. Yeah, he just kind of seemed like, all right, I'm just gonna wait around for him. I'm just gonna try to find him, and just when I do, I'm gonna try to kill him. Yeah, it just seemed like he was just being like very calm, just like wanting to kill him, but just not being like obsessed over it. But yeah, he still did do a good job as Two-Face, but just not very true to the comic books or the animated series. So yeah, so that's all I really have to say about Aaron Eckhart. Like I said, he was good, but he just didn't really. I don't think he was a very. What's the word I should say? Uh, I guess he was kind of more of a realistic one, just not true to the comics at all, and not really how I think he should be when he wants to kill someone he blames for what happened to him. So, yeah, number 7 is Aaron Eckhart as Two-Face. Alright, number 6 is Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face in Batman Forever. I thought he did a much better job at this than Aaron Eckhart did. He did be obsessed over it, and he was just like going crazy, wanting to seek revenge against Batman for what happened to him, and how he became Two-Face. That was how it was in the comic books and all. How the acid went on his face, not his face was burned like it was in the Dark Knight. Yeah. So yeah, Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. It was a lot more like the comic books, and he showed a lot more of just hate and psychoticness for Batman, and he really did seem like he really was obsessed with killing him. Like him, yeah. But my only question about Two-Face or Harvey Dent, whatever, from this movie, how did he become white? Okay? In the 1989 film, Harvey Dent was played by Billy D. Williams, who was black, and then all of a sudden in this movie, Tommy Lee Jones is playing him, a white guy. What's up with that? That's something I've always been wondering. I mean, how did he go from being a black guy in the first movie to a white guy in the third movie? And that's just something that's always been bugging me ever since I've just been wondering that for years and years and years. I mean, what's up with that? But yeah, like I said, I thought Tommy Lee Jones was a better Two-Face. Ace, and he was showing the hate and psychoticness and the obsession of killing Batman that Aaron Eckhart should have shown in The Dark Knight. So yeah, that's why I really think that Tommy Lee Jones was a better Two-Face than Aaron Eckhart was. So yeah, he comes in at number 6 as Two-Face in Batman Forever. Okay, number 5 on the list is Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman in Batman Returns. I really did like how she became Catwoman. I really did like how she was a crazy and psychotic, just maniac in Batman Returns. And I just really did like how she was made. Yeah, I really thought Tim Burton was a true genius when he made that. When he made Catwoman like that, I really think she's a way better or character when she's a psycho, crazy maniac than just how she was in the comics animated series Dark Knight Rises as just kind of just a clever or mischievous person. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, Michelle Pfeiffer, was awesome as Catwoman. Yeah, I mean, her suit was just so clever how she made it with the claws and she made her face like white with the red lipstick or whatever. And just, yeah, she just showed. Michelle Pfeiffer did such a great job as Catwoman. I mean, the psychoticness was really great. And yeah, I could just go on for hours about that. Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer, she was a great Catwoman, so she's number 5 on the list. Alright, number 4 is Murphy, as the Scarecrow in Batman Begins. Now it's been a while since I've seen this movie, so I can't really comment much about this one. But I just remember really liking the Scarecrow a lot in Batman Begins. I mean, I just was really did like the Scarecrow. Even though he was more of a cowardly villain when he went up against Batman, I still really did like him a lot. I really did think he was a much better villain than Bane was. So, yeah, I can't really comment too much on this one. I just remember really liking him a lot. So, yeah, he comes in at number 4 on the list. Okay. Number 3 is Jim Carrey as the Riddler in Batman Forever. This one might be a little controversial. People are gonna think I'm crazy for putting him this high on the list. But I really did like Jim Carrey as the Riddler. Jim Carrey, he's one of my favorite actors of all time. And Jim Carrey, he was just awesome as the Riddler. I mean, he just showed the cleverness, psychoticness. I mean, he was just awesome as the Riddler. I mean, he was, like I said, crazy psycho, and he showed a lot of weirdness. Just when he made those voices like, Batman, you say? Coming for you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, Jim Carrey, I just really did like him as the Riddler a lot. And, you know, I just really did like his cleverness and pretty much everything about him in Batman Forever. So, yeah, Jim Carrey as the Riddler comes at number 3. Alright, number 2 is Danny DeVito as the Penguin in Batman Returns. Yeah, Danny DeVito as the Penguin is exactly like Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. He wasn't originally supposed to be like a crazy psycho, but yeah, in this movie he was, and yeah, Danny DeVito was just a very good choice to play Penguin. I mean, yeah, Penguin's look was just Tim Burton's a genius. I mean, the white skin, the pointy nose, the 3 finger things, big, the huge fat body or whatever. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's just that's a genius thing for the Penguin to look like. Yeah, and just everything the Penguin did, I mean, just showed that he was just really psychotic. I mean, everything he did, eating that raw fish, it's like, just looking so deranged, and biting that guy's nose, and all those, like, gadgets or whatever he had, like the spinning umbrella with, like, the fire shot or whatever. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and all the things he got on Max Shrek. I mean, yeah, it was just he was he was a great villain. Oh, yeah, but did him running for mayor really make any sense? I mean, yeah, just no experience in politics. People didn't even know him other than what he told the people about his parents and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, yeah, him running for mayor really didn't make much sense, but yeah, he was still a very great villain. Yeah, he's a really great villain. He's crazy, psychotic, deranged, yeah. So yeah, he comes in at number 2, Danny DeVito's Penguin. Yeah. All right. And number one, of course, this obviously has to be Heath Ledger as the Joker in The Dark Knight. Yeah, I mean, we all know this is a phenomenal performance. This is one of the best performances of a villain ever. Yeah, Heath Ledger, he is definitely the greatest Batman villain ever as the Joker. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I really need to go into this. I mean, he has a great performance. He has a lot of great memorable lines like "Why so serious? Let's put a smile on that face." It's all part of the plan. And you got a lot of memorable quotes in the movie. And Heath Ledger is definitely the best Batman villain as the Joker ever. So he comes in number one. Alright, and there you guys go. There's my ranking of all the Batman movie villains from 1989 up to The Dark Knight Rises. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.